So sometimes women think it's too late. I'm running out of time. How, which immediately is a brace, right? It's a constriction because then whatever you do has to work, right? There's that energy of like, I got to make it work. I got to do it. I can't do anything else. That kind of energy. I mean, all I'm going to do now is think about everything in relation to training a horse because you have inspired me. But if you imagine yourself as that horse, I think you've got a 34 book series here. You imagine yourself as that horse and you come at it with that energy, it's just going to paralyze and freeze up, and everything it tries is going to be wrong, right? It's going to go up the cliff and into the river, and it's going to be a mess. So how do you keep your mindset in the midst of, because I know you're in the midst of some pretty huge stuff right now. How do you stay in terms of like the self-care and the centeredness? And you mentioned meditation. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I really am struggling right now. I really am. And with the business, we're switching from our original idea was I was importing clocks, and that was fine, but they were just so slow to get new models that I spent 4 years learning to make clocks. And fortunately, that's when I met Mark, and he brought the woodworking part, and I went and apprenticed really with a guy, to learn how to do the clockworks and everything. And then COVID hit when we were about to launch. So how do you show off your clocks, right? So anyway, we have discovered that we are, instead of being like a cuckoo clock factory, we're art. And so it's very hard for me because an art world to me is not, I'm much more business minded. And with the quilting, I never wanted to go down the road of the art. None of my quilts, I did not make them with that in mind. They're not perfect. It was for people to remake them.